What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you, as ever, for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. On your screen, you will see all of my socials. If you just make sure that you are following those, that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, that you are liking the video, commenting, all of that good stuff, and that you are also, if you're listening to the audio version of this, just make sure that you are liking as well, because it's nice to get that shared and touched onto the algorithm at the same time as well. So you're going to notice this all looks very different, and I apologise for that, but I'm in the process of doing a little bit of changing, a little bit of spring cleaning for when the new season starts, and I just wanted to just have a little bit of a go with something and see how this works today. So this is obviously a big game preview between us and Burnley. For some reason, Burnley have decided to get rid of Scott Parker now, which to me makes no sense whatsoever at all. But who am I to judge? Is that going to make much of a difference on Friday night? Don't really think so. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So I'm going to go through the usual bits and pieces that I would normally go through. So just make sure that you are paying attention. Or if you don't like the stats side of things, then please feel free, switch off. That's absolutely your side of things to do if that's how you want to do it. I won't hold that against you. So looking at injuries in the first instance, so for Burnley, they've got Hannibal is out, which is such a shame. I was really looking forward to giving him some shit. Jordan Bayer's out with a knee injury, and Tunzebe is out with an Achilles problem, and Amdouni is also out with a cruciate ligament problem as well. Now, currently for Leeds, it is saying that Gruev is the only person that is out. However, we do know that Gabby Goodmanson won't be in for the next couple of games because he has that hamstring injury. There is a slight doubt over Biol and Okafor as well, but if they've trained today, then the likelihood is that they'll be in. I think the level of expectation from Farke is that they'll be in anyways, one would hope. Pre-match standings. So, for us, in our last 5 games, we have drawn, won, drawn. We're on 40 points, currently sat 15th. Burnley have drawn, lost in their last 5 games, currently sat on 20th. They are relegated. They're sat 19th as well. So, this is the opportunity to get 3 points that we need. Looking at our head-to-heads, so over the last kind of few seasons in the Premier League anyways. So 2021, we beat them 4-0 away at Burnley. In August 21, we drew 1-1. January 2022, we beat them 3-1 at home. And then, inexplicably, we lost 2-0. Probably one of our poorest performances of the season in that last game that was sat there as well. So we have that to go and avenge in the next home game. And I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. Goal distribution-wise, this is always a really interesting one for people. I really favour this stat because this gives me huge levels of copium. So, for Burnley, away from home in particular, they tend to concede goals within the first 0 to 15 minutes. They've conceded 12 so far this season. And then between 30 and 45, they concede 16. But then when you look at 75 to 90, they have conceded 27 goals. So we need to bear that in mind and just keep that in our hats when we're looking at the way that we're playing and what we generally tend to do. Burnley aren't a first half scoring team. I've probably just put the kiss of death on that one, apologies. But the majority of our goals tend to come just before half time or in the final kind of 75 to 90 minutes is when we generally tend to score a lot of our goals. It is quite interesting to see how that's panned out over 34 matches so far this season. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. Looking at Burnley's recent form, as I said, it isn't good. In their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, in their last 10 games, their last win was 10 games ago against Crystal Palace. They then lost in the FA Cup. They drew to Chelsea, lost to Brentford, lost to Everton, drew with Bournemouth, lost to Fulham, lost to Brighton, lost to Nottingham Forest, and then lost to Manchester City as well. So they really aren't in a good vein of form at the moment. I'm not sure how much changing the manager would make much of a difference for them. So we need to be on it from the start and know what we're doing and all of the good stuff that goes with it as well. So hopefully, fast-paced start, that's all that I want. That's what I want to see from us. Insights-wise, so for us, we sit 15th but have underperformed our expected goals, our expected points by 9.3 this season. So we should technically be on 50 points already this season. Calvert-Lewin has 11 league goals, the highest first-time shot rate amongst regulars. Interesting, 79%. We've scored 9 goals in our last 5 matches, including wins at Manchester United and West Ham. We are 6 points clear of the bottom 3 with 4 league games remaining. Burnley's 9.1 shots per game is the lowest in a single Premier League season. That's their average, 9. They've won just one of their last 25 Premier League games. They've only one team scored in 5 of the last 10 meetings between Leeds and Burnley. 9 of Burnley's last 13 Premier League points were earned away from home. So a much better away side than they are at home. So that is something to think about and factor in. Top rated players. So for us, obviously, Captain Fantastic, Ethan Ampadu, 7.14. We've got Anton Stack at 7.13. Darlow at 6.97. So I make that a 7. Noah Okafor at pretty much 7 as well. And James Justin at pretty much 7 as well. Conversely, for Burnley, they've got Dubravka, who is at 9, who is at 7. They've got Bashir Humphreys, who's pretty much a 7. Josh Cullen, who is pretty much a 7. And then it's Jaden Anthony at 6.82. And then Zian Fleming at 6.79. Looking at standings tracker, we've pretty much done the same thing. From about week 12 onwards, they've maintained their position and not moved from where they've been, which has been 19th pretty much the majority of the season. For us, it's been a bit of an increase, if you like, from week 12, where we've gotten a little bit better, and we're now sat in 15th. If we win on Friday, we can go 14th, and then hope that Newcastle don't draw, but they lose, then we stay 14th, which would be funny. But we've all pretty much steadied out as to where we are in the season. So, looking at last games and stuff and things and everything played. So you see the 4-1 against Forest and 1-0 against City and us 3-0 against Wolves and 2-2 against Bournemouth. Top scorers. For us, Calvert-Lewin is on 11. Expected goals is 13.99. 1 assist, 31 appearances. Zian Fleming. Now, he is my big worry in this game because he's a decent striker, just in my opinion. 9 goals, 6.79 XG, 0 assists, and he's played 25 games overall. So, looking at the two teams as kind of like a whole, so for us, we're on 6.77. It's 34 matches. We've scored 44 goals. We average 1.3 goals per game. 51 goals conceded, 7 clean sheets, 22 assists, and ball possession of about 46%. Conversely, for Burnley, it's 6.65, 34 matches. They've scored 34 goals all season. That's an average of 1 goal per game. They've conceded 68 goals. They've only had 4 clean sheets all season, 24 assists and 41.5% possession during the game. Looking at the details in a little bit more specific, if you like. So the attacking and passes side of things. So as we said for Burnley, it's 1 goal per game, 2 out of 2 penalties that they've scored, 0 of 14 free kicks, 29 goals inside the box from 195 chances, 2 goals from outside the box from 115 chances, 12 left-footed goals, 13 right-footed goals, 6 headed goals, 1.5 big chances per game. They miss 1 per game. The total shots per game average is 9.1. 3 shots on target, 3.2 shots off target per game. What have we got here? 3 block shots per game, 5 successful dribbles per game, 3.7 corners, 8.7 free kicks, 9 times they've hit the woodwork, and they've counter-attacked 22 times. From a passes point of view, as we said, the ball possession is 41.5. 300 accurate passes, that's a 79% success rate. 88 to 89% success rate in their own half and 70% success rate in the opposition half. Long balls, they've got a 40.5% success rate with that and a 20% success rate with crosses overall. So when you look at it, then going back, defending, and the other statistics, as I like to point it out, clean sheets, they have 4. They've conceded 2 goals on average per game. They make about 17 tackles per game. They're on 9.2 interceptions, 30.6 clearances, 3.6 saves per game. Dubravka is probably the reason why they're not absolutely letting in 9 million goals per game. 45 ball recoveries, 20 errors leading to shots, 11 errors leading to goals. So of those 20 errors, 11 of those have been goals. So that's what, 55% of their errors have led to goals. They've conceded 7 penalties, and of those 7, 6 have been scored, 10 clearances off the line, and 4 last man tackles. The other side of stuff, they win 46% of their duels, 47% of those are ground duels, and 45% are aerial duels. They lose possession in a game 32.3 times, 18.6 throw-ins, 10.6 goal kicks, 1 offside per game, 10 fouls per game, 1.6 yellow cards per game, and 3 red cards overall so far this season. Looking at the team that they played with, so what they ended up with overall last time around was a 5-4-1 formation that they played. There's no reason to suggest why they wouldn't do that again. So Dubravka in goal. They then had Hartman, Esteve, Humphreys, Ekdal and Walker as their defenders. And then in the midfield was Jayden Anthony, Laurent, Ward-Prowse and Tachowna. I hope I pronounced that right. Sorry if I haven't. And then Zian Fleming up top. So they're all in the high sixes for those as well for the scores, apart from Laurent, who got 6.45. Now, if it's me, this is the Leeds United team that I would like to see played at the game on Friday. Overall, this is what I would want to see. So it's kind of a really weird sort of 3-4-2-1 or 3-4-3 formation, depending on how you look at it. So I would go Darlow in goal, and this is basing off Biol being fit as well, and Okafor being fit. So if everybody's fit, Rodon, right centre-back, Biol as the middle centre-back, Strauch as the left centre-back, Bogle and Justin as the wing-backs. Justin's going to come in on the left-hand side because Goodmanson not being here. We know that. That'll just be the case. Ampadu and Stack in the middle of midfield, and then I would have Tanaka and Okafor up top. Even though Aronson had a very, very good game, the last game that we played, I'd like to see this as an option. Whether or not he does is another thing. And then obviously Calvert-Lewin up top as well. If Okafor can't make it because of injury, then you just switch him out for Nonto. And I can see maybe Tanaka being switched out for Brendan Aronson. And potentially Tanaka moving back to the Stack position and Ampadu and Tanaka being sort of like the generals in midfield, depending on who's fit and how it all lays up. That's kind of the way that I see it. The important thing of this game is that we just have to go out and we just have to win it. I'm not fussed about performances, this, that, and the other. I am going to the game. I've got myself a ticket sorted out, so I'm very excited about that. Really, really, really looking forward to that. We just need to win. It's a Friday night. It's under the lights. It's at Ellen Road. There isn't any excuses. Go get the job done. Just go and like I said, I'm not bothered if the performance is cack. Just go and get the 3 points. Secure the 3 points so we can go above Newcastle, put the pressure on Newcastle, but also put the pressure on everybody else as well. Who, if I'm Tottenham, I'm wondering who else is going to be injured next because of just how everything's gone for them so far this season. But we've just got to keep maintaining that pressure. We go, we win, and it doesn't matter what everybody else does. Genuinely, it doesn't matter what everybody else does. Obviously, we would like certain teams to lose. So say we go 9 points above Tottenham. Tottenham don't pick up any points. We're then 9 points above Tottenham with 9 points left available. Closer, 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 closer. If we get the win this weekend, that's 43 points, and that is a fantastic achievement so far this season. But we've just got to go out, put in a performance, and get it done, as far as I'm concerned. That's it. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. I don't want to see tippy-tappy. I want to see blood and thunder. I want to see heavy metal football. I want to see us going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I want us to be in their faces, and I want us stamping on the neck from as early as possible and making sure that we don't take the foot off, because we can't. It's that simple. It's going to do it for this one, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button. Please make sure you're subscribed. Please also make sure that your notifications are turned on. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you are listening to the audio, this just also as well, do me a favour, do me a little solid. Just make sure that you have also liked the audio for me as well. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. Appreciate your time. I'll see you on the next one, hopefully with a very, very happy review. Take care. Cheers.